Babe, I'm noticing something as we're driving around.
Take 4.
Right.
Yeah, what are you noticing?
That these signs look rather different. And do you know why that is?
Do you want me to tell you, or are you asking me?
I want you to tell me why.
Tell me why, sweet little thing.
Why are these signs so very, very different? Because we are in
Wales!
Wales! Welcome back, lovely people. Thank you so much for choosing to watch another one of my videos. And if you're watching for the very first time, then a massive welcome to my channel. And thank you so much for choosing one of my videos. So, huge apologies. It's been a while. Again, I can't remember how long it's been. I never can. That's MECFS for you and my Fred Froggy brain. But hopefully today what I have for you will make up for that, because today I'm sharing something a little bit different, because I know lots of you love it when I share kind of videos of me and Chris, and this is the sort of stuff that I share with my members, like the behind the scenes stuff, but today I'm sharing it with everybody. So me and Chris go off in our trailer tent to do some camping, and we recently had a week away in Wales and it was so much fun. And while we're there, I thought I'd just do loads of filming. So this last week, 2 weeks, I've been going through the footage and taking absolutely ages, put together a really rough video. Now this is not a really polished video at all. It's just there's no proper like introduction and end. Hence, this is me now a couple of weeks later doing an introduction to it. But hopefully you'll enjoy it anyway. So this is our week away in Wales, in Tallulah, our camplet trailer tent at the Gateway Holiday Resort in Llanelli in Wales, in Carmarthenshire. Enjoy. We have arrived. It's taken us 5 hours. But we have arrived. Well done, babe.
Thank you.
You're a superstar. Well, it looks like a nice setting, doesn't it? Apart from the entrance, looks a little bit like, I'm not quite sure what. Colditz. Babe! But yes, we have arrived. Wales, you gays are here. Houston, we have a problem. We've arrived. They've put us on hard standing, but not like hardcore hard standing where it's just kind of like broken gravel that you can peg into. It's like proper concrete, and we've got a trailer tent and we need to be able to peg it down still. So Chris has just gone to reception to see if we can be moved. We've got a bit of grass and a bit of hard standing, but that's no good. There's not even enough room on the grass to do it all on the grass, so it's not going to work for us. So yeah, poor Chris has just gone up to reception to see what can be done. We're also right near a theme park. I mean, we did know that this was quite a family orientated park, but we did it because it's right near the Millennium Coast Path. It's right near the Gower Peninsula. It's really cheap, but we didn't think we were going to be, because we booked last year, you see, and then they really nicely let us cancel and rebook this year and booked us in at the last minute. So we weren't fussy, because it's really more of a base, but we can't pitch in what they've given us. So fingers crossed they can put us somewhere else, but fingers crossed it might be slightly further away from the amusements and the pub. So we have a decent pitch. Poor Christopher is in the rain sorting this out for us. At least we're further away from the fairgrounds as well. And we've got a proper grass pitch. This is how light the camplet is, even when it's got the stuff on the top. The furfer can do this all on his own and manoeuvre it all. Look at him go. This is Just getting it in position. Yeah, and we got a full grass pitch, look. You're right, Pip, you're doing ever so well, darling. Been a good boy, been a good boy. Watching Daddy. So we are pitched. The day after this is because it was so windy last night. And look, he's settled and happy. Chris is on his way back from the loo. Quite a long way this time, look. But yeah, you can hear the wind. It's quite rough. It was very rough last night. So this is the Millennium, I can't even say it, coast path, which goes for miles. It's like the Welsh coast path. But I think it just covers like this area of Wales. I'm not sure. I'm not being very knowledgeable right now, am I?
I think it's something like 6 miles or a bit more than that, I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's a multi-purpose.
Multi-purpose.
Yes.
I found a bumpy bit. Whoops, Daisy. Morning. Look at my eyes. Oh my goodness. I look shattered. Morning, Pip. We say morning. Pip. Pip. You gonna say good morning? Well, he's too busy because there's a dog park barking in the car park. So we have a yellow weather warning. I think I said that yesterday. It hit at 10 o'clock last night. Oh my goodness. The trailer tent was rocking. Not in a good way. We were getting battered from the side with some wind and some rain. We haven't put up our sun canopy or anything. We've not even done the outside. We've just literally put up the main tent because it's been windy and rainy since we got here. Weather warning is in place till tonight. So we've decided today to just do a scenic drive. There is a piece of road called the Top Gear Road because the Top Gear people do all of their kind of like drives with their cars on it. It goes through the Brecon beacons and some other places that my brain currently can't remember, and Christopher isn't here to help us out because he's gone to get a coffee for us both. Because I need to wake up. Look at the state of me. I am struggling a bit at the moment. I'm really struggling. I've lost my Fitbit somewhere in the erecting of Camplet. Look, here he is. Look, he's got coffee. Cheeky git. I've lost my Fitbit, so I'm not quite sure if I'm actually exceeding my anaerobic threshold, which I probably am. So yeah, we're doing this very scenic drive today. Right, Christopher, I can't remember where we're going, so you might want to help.
Wales.
We're in Wales already. Look at Pip. Look at him. Christopher, but where are we going today on this drive?
We're going on the Top Gear Road.
Yes.
Which is called the Black Mountain Pass, I believe.
Okay.
Have to watch those when we take them out because they're overlapping.
Overlapping. Okay.
Then we're going to Brecon.
Yeah.
And then we're dropping down over the Brecon beacons to Merthyr Tydfil. Not sure about Abergavenny. I've seen it on the map, but I don't know much about it.
This is why I've asked him, because I can't pronounce any
And then
of this.
from Merthyr Tydfil to Swansea. And then Swansea to the Mumbles, to the pier. And then from there to Rosilly. I do apologise if any of those are wrong, but it's tough shit, isn't it? I've said them.
I'll be bleeping some of that. So yeah, and if any of that is dry, we will be getting out, but otherwise it will just be a flyby drive. But that's what you do when it rains. You just make the most of it, don't you? But at least in our...
Either that or we just sit in the tent paddling.
Yeah, we are paddling a little bit because obviously it comes up from the ground, doesn't it? So there's parts of it that are a bit damp this morning, but we're doing all right. And Pip's doing all right. He did much better last night, doesn't he?
Oh, it was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's much better. We've discovered...
That was you playing your brown shit music.
Brown noise is the best thing for dogs. If they get a
brown noise in the rain.
La,
La 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 la. It looks like a sugar and a plum.
Plum plum. And on that note, but yeah, brown noise. I don't know
brown noise in the rain.
I don't know what's the difference between white and brown. I can't exactly tell you, but playing brown noise
it's
for
about
music.
6 degrees on the spectrum. Look at it, babe.
What, the views?
Yeah.
Taking the mic.
Oh, look at it.
No, it is pretty amazing. It is, even with it being overcast, it is still pretty stunning. Look at this. Are you glad we don't own a camper van though? Can you imagine doing this?
Hills are alive with the sound of music.
Beautiful. And Pip's in the back having a good look.
Don't it just make you want to rip your curtains down and make a new pair of pants out of them?
What?
It's Sound of Music. It was a lovely...
What do you want about now?
Lovely brick down here.
I can see it. So we've just arrived at the first viewing point. Christopher, would you like to tell us why you're laughing?
So we've come here for the view.
Yeah, let me just show you the view. It's a bit... Yeah, this is the view. This is the lovely view we have today. Yes, this is what Pip thinks of it. He's like, oh, this is not where we came before, is it, Pip? Well, we do have a sheep outside, so that's nice. So let me just go and read you the board instead. I agree. So this is what you would see. Sort of. There we go. Welcome to the Black Mountains. You are here. This is the beautiful stuff. Actually, it's still beautiful, isn't it? I mean, look. I think the sheep are confused because they're wondering why we have a sheep on a lead. Now it clears. Look at that. Look at the rain hovering above it though. Got a twitchy eye. Phone doesn't do it any justice whatsoever. Really doesn't. We've made it to the Brecon's National Park, and
We've all been for...
and Chris has just announced that we've all been for a pee. So now, yes. So now you know our bladder arrangements. This is the start. Is this the start of the Brecon's National Park? I think so. Let me just turn the camera around. And there's a sign outside. Do you feel better now that you...
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, your bladder's been emptied?
It's not just my bladder.
Oh, there we go, people.
Hashtag sharing
Is
caring.
Yeah.
People want to know. People might get worried that I don't go.
Those people are not worried you don't go, darling.
People might think I'm full of shit.
They already know you are, love.
Rude.
Look at my bags, people. Look at my bags.
They've just pulled past me with two gorgeous ice creams.
Where can we get one of them from?
Ice cream shop.
So we've stopped in Brecon to stretch our legs and find something to eat. Blue sky does exist, see? We seem to keep finding the blue sky whenever we stop, don't we? We do quite well, yeah. I was about to say that. Look, Pippity Pop. This is your first canal. He looks quite happy about that, doesn't he? You happy about your first canal? What do you mean, no? Got a lovely boat. So where are we now, Christopher Fur?
This is Brecon Basin.
Brecon Basin. Brecon Basin. It's very pretty. So we liked Brecon. Pip really liked Brecon. He sniffed more than we've ever seen him sniff before. But we've done more today or we've driven more today than we realised we would. So we're going to cut it a bit short today. We're going to drive now to Rossell.
I think it's Rossili
Bay, which is in the Gower, which is also on our list next week, isn't it? Because we're going to do a little walk there. We're just going to have a little drive there today because we might see the what's that word? Sunset. I'm tired. Might see the sunset. But anyway, we're on the way to Rossili. We're on the way to Rossili to see the sundown set. It's been a long day. But
it's still sundown. So it's still
sundown, sunset. Anyway,
but there's probably only about 3 people who use that phrase, sundown.
Well, I'm unique. Anyway, here's more mountains.
Wow.
Here we go.
What's the tower on that church?
What's that?
Well, it's not a tower, is it? It's more like one of them, like a stone fishing rod.
Maybe they like to fish from the... Whoa! Maybe they like to fish from the tower.
You have arrived.
Well, we haven't. Not yet. Look at that. That is stunning. This is going to be just like a flyby because we're quite late. We've got to get back yet. We might actually stop on the way back tomorrow because we're doing another little walk around today. There is an accessible route. That's Worm's Head over there, isn't it?
I'm not sure, I just know this hotel is called Worm's Head Hotel.
So
Worm's Head.
one part next week, I'm turning around so I can my stick. There's an accessible route behind me. So we might do the accessible route another day. But we just wanted to stop and have a look because it's beautiful, look. It's beautiful, isn't it? We've actually done very little to the outside this time because it's just been so very wet. So we just put up the main unit the first night because it was just so windy, thinking we'd put up the sun canopy, but then with it continuing to be quite blowy, we didn't bother because that does not withstand the winds and we don't really want to bang the windbreaks in, so we've just left it like this. I wanted to show you my new Dragonfly fairy lights, which are lovely, and I'll show you them tonight when they're lit. So nothing is that much different about our setup really. Here's the Pippity Pop. Hello. So we are, yes, we know you're here, darling. It's a bit of a mess today, so we're still like, I think I showed, well, I don't know if I've shown the general YouTube lot what we've done. We've dyed our inner pods grey to help with early morning sunlight because they were bright white and letting in the sun, so we've dyed those. So we've got like the sofa area. Pip is out of a crate now. He's just really outgrown it and doesn't like it, so he still kind of crashes in there with us at night time when we're watching Netflix or something. This is our bedroom area, but as you can see, we've now got like this fencing thing, which is like a big outdoor playpen come fence, but it's 8 panels, and we've got like the high one because he's a bit of a pogo, and this is really versatile. So we use it like this, so we can be sitting in here with him, and he's got the whole run here and behind there, or at night we use it so that it kind of goes in front of our bed so that he can hop on the bed with us if he wants. He's quite reactive at the moment, so we do put the blankets up to try and help that, but we've been playing some brown noise which helps. So yes, so we can move these around to help, and it means that he can watch us cooking but keeps us out the way because he is a Houdini and he can get out from like underneath the kitchen if we don't watch him. We've had this happen before, so these fit in a camplet really well, and they only cost us 50 quid. It just gives us a bit of security. So yes, this is our similar setup to what we had last time. It's a bit of a mess, we haven't washed up, but yeah, there you go people, that's our setup. It hasn't really changed. Got a washing line because we're in a yellow weather warning and it just keeps raining, although the sun is out today. So yeah, there you go, our recent setup. I'll come out and give you a spin round so you can see what it looks like. There you go. So it's looking lovely, and yes, I highly recommend this fencing. It is very good. Right, Pibbly Pop, you can sit and chill, aren't we? He says no, and this is why we have this fence, because you can see how high he can jump. He's our little pogo boy, aren't you? Our little pogo boy. We haven't got it attached or anything, but we've got plenty of attachments should we want to, but we kind of wedge it in between our helmet here, like that, and that keeps it stable. But then at night we move it so that it's here by the bed. You right? Chris has just come in. Hello. So that then he's got like access to us, but then he's also got all of this room and he can do what he wants.
access to us.
Yeah, he's spoiled our pup. Did you hear the chorus as our dog's barking down the road? So he joined in. But yes, a spoiled little boy, aren't you, really? So yeah, if you've got a camplet or you've got a trailer, tent or a camper, these are amazing. I'll put the link below if you're interested, because I think probably one of the best things we probably bought for a while to help contain him, because we've got long lead, you see, and we tie him up. Well, we have been tying him up to like our bar here, but it's just not really effective, and it's a bit dangerous, and it worries us in the night, doesn't it, if we've got him tied up, if he's going to get himself caught. So that's better. Oh, another thing I've bought, you do know about our wardrobe, don't you, in here? But I was looking for something to put pants and socks on, right? And you can get those things that hang up in wardrobes, but I found this, which is a hanging packing cube, right? Amazing, look at that. So you actually pack all your clothes in it before you go, and then compress it down and then just hang. I mean, you don't even have to unpack. I mean, I've just hung some t-shirts up, but you can effectively leave everything in it. But it just means we've just got all pants and socks and that in there. And this is supposed to be for dirty washing at the bottom, but you know, we've got clothes in there. So yeah, amazing, isn't it? This is great, really, because I can put all sorts in here. We've got Chris in here coming out the closet. But yeah, we put our towels in there. We've got like wash bag in there, because that would never hold all our dirty washing. So yeah, just another little storage space, really. But yeah, how amazing is that? So again, I sound like a sales person, don't I? But I will put a link below to that, because I know how helpful that is. I'll also link you to a video I made for a friend who wanted to see what this was, of me packing it. It's a really silly video. I'm in my pajamas, so excuse me, but I shall link you to that video. So this is my latest packing cube, and you're like, what is this? Wait for it. So packing cube, all my clothes in, right? Undo these. Ta-da! Look at that! And then you take your undone packing cube and you hang it straight up. Today the sun is out and the guns are out. They're not really gunning, and we are in Swansea, which is nothing like I thought it would be. Actually, really, 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 really pretty. I don't mean to sound so surprised to any Swansea people, but it's really lovely. Look at this. It's stunning with the mountains in the background, isn't it? Is he?
Wagging his tail.
Hi babe, we're leaving you. So we're just having a flyby to have a look at the Mumbles today. Hi Mumbles, very pretty. So we were driving from the Mumbles back to Rosilly Beach, and we'd seen that on the Gower there was a beach called Oxlea. How do you pronounce this beach? I'll put it at the bottom. That's dog friendly and wheelchair accessible. So we thought if we're driving past it we'll have a look, and we just thought we'd drive in, see what it looked like, and it looked beautiful. So we've driven down and it's stunning. This is just beautiful. Check this pony out. Look. Oh, look. But look at them, look how brave they are. They're hanging.
It's not an electric fence, you just watch it.
Right on the edge, look. So yeah, we've come back to the Scilly Bay today in this lovely weather. I cannot believe that pony's right on the edge. Oh, look at you silhouetted. You look gorgeous all silhouetted.
Where are you?
Scilly Bay. Have I said that right?
Yeah.
Scilly.
Yeah.
On a cliff edge.
You got my shadow all over you. Pip! Pip! Pip!
We've just come home and our lights are on. Look, and they look lovely. Can you see that they're dragonflies? I know I showed you earlier, but look, you can really see what they are now. Look, Chris, do you love them? At first you said I couldn't have them, didn't you? And then you went and bought them. So, what do you mean, You say, but really? You're a sucker for fairy lights just as much as I am.
Remember when I bought those flashing LED rope lights?
Yeah. Today we are in Cardiff. Cardiff Castle. That's beautiful, isn't it? What did they say this is?
This is the Civic Centre.
The Civic Centre?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh.
To say something else.
Mind you, that's the same. That's empty as well.
It's really pretty. The little white church over there, lovely, on the edge.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? And then over there, there's like green.
Yeah.
I think it's an artificial place.
Chris's plate is sizzling. That's amazing. I've never had a plate come out sizzling like that before. Even Pip wonders what's going on. What's happening, Pip? What's happening? Wow. Oh. That is incredible. Yeah, so today we're in Tenby. Beep. We're going to see Tenby Harbour and Tenby Castle. It looks beautiful. The sun was out, but as soon as we've arrived, it's gone down again. So what's this over there, Christopher?
I thought I read it was a lifeboat, but I'm not sure. Lifeboat station. Google coming maps. Okay.
Where are we?
Pendine Sands.
Pendine Sands.
Pendine Sands,
Pendine
right.
Sands. I'm on the beach. On very, very compacted sand, I will say. So let's be very careful to make sure I get this off when we go back to the car. But yeah, very compacted sand. Exciting. Come. Keep singing Ed Sheeran's Castle on the Hill every time I see a castle at the moment.
There's one of them blue.
What?
There's turrets.
Oh yeah, why have we got a blue turret?
Must be cold.
Oh. Have you not read any information leaflets about why we've got a blue turret?
No.
Even in the foggy mistiness, it looks stunning. It very much reminds me of Scotland and the Highlands with that, with some of the architecture of it. Good boy, nice and gentle,
Nicely.
nice and quiet, nice and sniffy, that's it. The goats are like, what is that? It looks a little bit like me. There's a llama everywhere, a drama llama. Look at him not barking. Gently. When Pip met sheep. Good boy. Oh, he's not bothered, is he? Good boy, say hello nicely. Say hello nicely. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a cardboard cutout. That's not a real one. Good boy.
Good boy, Pip. Good
Must
boy.
be intense, that smell for him.
Good boy.
Well done.
Good boy.
Well done. And that was an abrupt ending to our holiday. It was a lovely way to end at the country park. And that night, our final night, we had another yellow weather warning, and we had, I don't know how fast the winds were, but they felt like about 1,000,000 miles an hour in our trailer tent. The wind hit so bad that it blew the tent pegs out of the front of our trailer tent. It knocked all our camping furniture over. So there is no footage at all, because what we had to do was get up in the morning and just really rush to just get everything put away and packed down as quick as we could, while we had a brief dry bit to get it all packed down. So it was a lovely week away, but the very last bit, the last final night, was really, really hectic. I did film it in the night, but you can't really see it. All you can hear is me talking and just like this absolute roaring wind. It was a nightmare, but it's proof that the camp-lit trailer tents really can withstand some huge wind. But you know, it did mean a bit of a crash when I got back, because all pacing went out the window because we were up pretty much all the night. The puppy was calm, we weren't. And yeah, it was just a real rush. But other than that, it was just a really great week away, and the first holiday we've had with the new wheelchair. And as you could see from our adventures with it, you know, I managed to get on grass, up some really steep hills, down some really steep hills, up some really like cobbly paths and things that my old scooter would never have managed. So it was a really, really good holiday. Probably did do a bit too much, just because I was so excited that I could actually access more areas than I would have done before, and because the scooter could go for longer. Sorry, the new wheelchair could go for longer than the old scooter could. The old scooter could do about 10 miles if you were lucky. This wheelchair could do 31 miles. It just doesn't seem to run out of battery. So it was just such a great week away. It really was. Now, if you want to see more of this kind of video where I share like the adventures that me and Chris have, I do share this kind of stuff of me and Chris going off and having camping adventures, general adventures, stuff with Pip, as a kind of behind the scenes video with my Friends of Finn members. And you can join as a full-time member here on YouTube and via my Ko-fi page, or as a kind of one-off donation and get access to the back catalogue. There are loads of videos in a kind of playlist, and you can access those, as I say, as a YouTube Friends of Finn member, or a Ko-fi Friends of Finn member, or a Ko-fi one-off supporter. And I'll put links to that up here and in the description as well. If you'd like to become a member, you'll be more than welcome. I love all of the ways you support me. Don't forget that. You are all very, very much appreciated and valued. Thank you. And talking of members, I have some shout outs this week. I want to say lots of thank yous to Kevin, who has just rejoined on YouTube. Kevin is already a Friends of Finn member on Ko-fi, and he's all just rejoined on YouTube as well. Lots of people do that so that they can have the YouTube badges on here. You see the loyalty badges in the comment section, and they members on Ko-fi as well, so you get dual membership. So thank you very much for doing that, Kevin. That's really generous and kind of you. Thank you. And I don't think I've welcomed Truman's mum. I love this handle. To the Friends of Finn supporters club. So thank you very, very much, Truman's mum, for joining as a Friends of Finn supporter. Toxis, I think that's how it's spelled, TOX1S. Toxis, thank you very much for joining as a Friends of Finn supporter. And over on Ko-fi, I have some big thank yous. Deb Mansbridge, as always, you're always donating me a coffee, and I just, you know, I'm so grateful for you. I really am. Thank you. And always leave lovely messages as well. Thank you. And someone has just left me a coffee without any message. Thank you very much. I'm going to try and pronounce the name. It might just be an anonymous name. It's HSUSJSB. Husazujub. That's my best I can do for that. It's probably just an anonymous name, which often people do. But thank you very, very much. I'm very appreciative. Appreciative. That's a big word for me to say. Right, on that note, I'm going to sign off. I will be back next week with something. I don't know what. Actually, I do know what. I am overdue lots of celebratory milestone videos. I am due to do a top surgery video and a lower surgery video because I've just hit some big milestones. So I haven't done any transition videos for a while. So next week, expect something from me transition related. It's probably going to be lower surgery related. Yes, let's book it in. Next week, I'll be back with a video about lower surgery. So stay tuned for that. Take care of yourselves, folks. Have a good weekend if I get this up at the weekend. If I get this up next week, have a good week. Take care of yourselves. See you soon.
It's a talking boy.